It is 7:45 a.m. and a year ago today, I would just be waking up. A year ago today, I would have to go to my job, work out, eat, play video games, and then just repeat. And it felt like every day was this exact same scenario where I would wake up late, I'd go to work, I'd work out possibly, eat, and then play video games and then repeat. And this just put me into a fucking horrible spot to where I wasn't working, getting anything done towards my goals and who I wanted to become. So in this video, I want to break down exactly how I'm able to work 4 times as much as my old self. My old self was someone that was in a bad relationship just because I was unfocused on who I wanted to become. Every single day now, I work towards my goals. I know who I want to be and I set a standard for the desire that I set for myself each and every day. But a year ago, I had no idea. I just completed college and I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I was out of a relationship that left me bad. I had dopamine from notifications every single day. I kept checking text messages. I kept checking Snapchats. I kept checking Instagrams. But it seemed like my life was being consumed. It felt like I had no control. But a lot of it was just the environment that I put myself in. The environment wasn't good. I was surrounding myself around people that were fake. I was surrounding myself around people that were partying. I was surrounding myself around people that didn't have an interest in my well-being. And so what did I have to do? I had to break out of that. I had to tell myself, what are the spirals? What is spiraling me to not get any work done throughout the day? The first thing that I was able to diagnose was staying up late. Every single night, I'd stay up late, partying, worrying, playing on my phone, doing nothing, just wasting my fucking time. It was just useless. I'd stay up late, fucking wake up late, and it would just be a repeat. I didn't have any circadian rhythm because I was waking up at different times, and I felt like shit because I didn't have a clear structure of how I could sleep. I kid you not, I was getting 2 to 5 hours of sleep some nights because I was too focused on partying and getting the dopamine. And then also the dopamine that I was getting was coming from my phone. I didn't realize I had to audit my entire phone. My phone was distracting me. The notifications on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, everything was just a distraction. So I muted everything. I changed my backgrounds to black. I changed my backgrounds to only having 2 to 4 icons, which is the stuff that I'm working on, like CapCut, ChatGPT, school, reminders, beneficial stuff. I don't have phone. I don't have messages. I don't have anything down there unless it's for my clients. I limit that stuff for myself now. And it's the same way with my environment. So the apartment that I used to surround myself in, I always just surrounded it with negative connotation. And I'm pretty sure you guys can do that too, where you're just in an environment that feels so negative, where you just can't get out of that headspace. Right when I moved out of that environment into this environment, there was a complete shift in my identity. Of course, I've been, this disciplined person, this person that's always willing to kill it. But when you change your environment, you're able to fully see everything that you're capable of because all it is just you and yourself. If you're in an environment, and I was telling someone this, I said, dude, you keep relapsing because you moved to this new apartment. You thought that you were going to become this person that was disciplined and better and everything like that. But instead of choosing to not party and not hang out with those friends, you brought that to your new apartment, which all that did is that brought your hometown to you. You have to separate yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to tell yourself that, okay, for right now, I can only be with myself. I need to work on myself, who I want to become, and have a desire and a goal. Because if not, you're going to fall off pace. I see so many guys nowadays, they have no desire. They have no drive. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're working their 9 to 5. And it's like, why not sit down and think about it? At the end of college, I sat down and I think about it. And I realized I had no goal in sight. So I created one. I created a plan of action. I created goals, plans of actions, and things that I can do every single day to reach that goal. If you are struggling with that, I want to break down a 3-step process that can easily destroy your old self and make you work 4 times as much as your old self. So the first one's going to be stop staying up late. Create some type of routine to where you're going to bed by 9 or 10 p.m. and you're waking up at 5 a.m. That works for me. Some people, it doesn't work for everyone. But for me, someone that wants to become the 1%, I told myself, if I can wake up at 5 a.m. every day, I will make $1 million. And I guarantee you that is the one thing that is going to guarantee the success because it's consistency. But the main point of that is also your circadian rhythm. You want to make sure that you're sleeping at the exact same time each and every day, because if you're not, you're going to be feeling like shit. I wake up every single day at 5 a.m. But my body wakes me up at like 4:55 because it knows that's the time to wake up. It knows that that's when the sun comes out. It knows that that's when I feel the best. But if you're staying up late, if you're waking up late, you're not going to be feeling good. I guarantee you that. And then the next step for me was silencing everything on my phone, just as I told you guys, which was muting all your notifications. I have my phone on D&D 24/7. There's no reason that people can contact me unless it's a client, and clients can get through to me. My family can get through to me, but no one outside of that can get through to me. My business friends, they can get through to me, but no one outside of that. I set restrictions to who can contact me and who can reach out to me. And that is who I am. I set a foundation of my time and make everyone know that my time is valuable. And then also, I silence all these distractions on my phone. You have so much shit on your phone pulling you each and every day. There's a reason why these companies make so much money. It's because they pull you, they drag you in with notifications. So stop that. Don't succumb to it. Turn off the notifications, silence your phone, and stop clicking on it every 5 seconds. One helpful tip that I did was turn off that feature that has you double tap the screen to turn it on. Because once you turn that off, you're going to realize that you don't turn on your phone nearly as much. And it's going to save you so much wasted energy and time. The third and final thing, and the most important thing, it's changing the people and changing the environment that you hang out with. If you are surrounding yourself around 5 people that want to do their best, that are working their 9 to 5, but are still partying, still drinking on the weekends, and not really like putting in that top 10% effort. They say they want it, they say they want to get there, but they're not putting in the effort. Do you really think that you are going to step outside of that? Or do you think that you're going to be just like all those people? For me, I became just like all those people until I stepped outside of that boundary, found people that actually are getting it, are successful, and actually have gone through the shoes that I have, and those who I surround myself with. You have to surround yourself around high individuals that have like-minded ideas. That's how you're going to build a high net worth with a high network. Come on. Tonight should be an easy one for you boys. I just want you to start with a phone audit. Take your phone, delete all notifications, unless it's beneficial and it's making you money. If it's wasting time, social media, delete the notifications. Next, I want you to go to the bottom bar of your phone. Those 4 things shouldn't be phone, shouldn't be calling. It should be things that you need to do, but you keep forgetting. So maybe an editing app, maybe school, maybe ChatGPT, something that you need to use it more, but you don't. Don't put your fucking phone there. Don't put your messages on your home screen. That's just gonna waste fucking time. You know when you need to call, you know when you need to message people. And then next, that background screen, basic, simple. You want your background to have 4 things that you're working towards, 4 goals. Every single day, I have these 4 things that I look for, which I can show you guys. It's gonna be backwards. But it's do not succumb to dopamine, have the highest feedback loop in all areas. I make $50K per month by October 10th, 2026. I made this money by overcoming my old self-identity, my mentor, and God. That is on my computer and that is on my phone. Because every single day you need to look at something that's gonna remind you of why you're working and to kind of give you that boost of energy to push past that kind of stability. So tonight, audit your phone. Cut everything out of your background. There should be nothing on your screen unless it's like weight tracking, Strava, something to benefit you that is helpful in life, business, or fitness. Your desired state, I guarantee you, is behind your willingness to push yourself outside of your boundaries. If you are not willing to push yourself outside of your boundaries, you will not get your desired state, you will not get your desired physique, and you will not get that desired income, wealth, and relationships that you desire. Click the link in the description if you are ready to unlock your 1% version and want to join Opus Elite. We go through a complete and rigorous course that puts you above anyone else and makes you that desired person that you've set out for yourself. My name is Jonathan. I appreciate you guys sticking around. And if you found this helpful, comment something that I can do differently or that you found valuable. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.